in Tirana. I really feel over the course of the 2 weeks, I never really left home. Whether it's an endless night of ballet dancing or the simple joy of sharing a birek with my sisters, I feel like Albanians and Filipinos really share a great sense of community. And that's why I really found a home over here. And I've learned that by spending so much time with all these amazing women, at the end of the day, no matter what corner of the globe you're from, we all are the same and we all just want to be seen, heard, and loved. But unfortunately, for some people, including me 10 years ago, it's harder to be that way. I was thrown into the deep end of poverty, and it shocked me to find that while it's seen as a universal pleasure or right to enjoy human rights as a child and survive on a day-to-day basis, that's not the case. Sometimes there is no social or safety net, economic safety net, to uplift children living in poverty and squalor. And I was lucky enough to have a great sense of community to support me in that challenging chapter of my life. However, that might not be the case for all of us. And so whether you're from Manila or you're from Tirana, we can do so much more for our children, and you can check out your local or national Save the Children office. It's an international organization present in 100 countries, and we tackle so many intersectional issues when it comes to children's rights. We are for and with children. We include children in discussions, in policy making, and problem solving, and that's something that made me feel so seen and heard, and that's why I've been a passionate advocate since 2022. Of course, whether it be climate injustice that makes kids living in the third world countries more at risk to these disasters, or whether it be patriarchal societies that allow abusive parenting against their own daughters to continue, or whether it's governments that prey upon our people, that rob us and rob our children of the futures that we deserve, that they deserve. We can all do so much for our children together, because most of all, our children deserve to be seen, heard, and loved. Thank you. Mabuhay.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm great. So your question is going to be, if you could teach others one thing about disagreeing respectfully, what would it be?
Respectfully, I would definitely teach them that arguments need not be or need not mean that you're on the opposite side of the spectrum, but rather arguments, whether they agree or disagree, just simply mean that we have different means of attaining the same solution. We're not enemies, we're not at odds with each other, but we're all working together towards a better society. And difference of opinions is just a reflection of a difference in a solution. So having that grace and giving your friend or your neighbor perhaps that grace as well to allow discourse and argumentation without any apathy, without any judgment, without any racism in the mix, we can all respectfully agree to disagree. Thank you.